Hello everyone, welcome back. If you haven't noticed, I've been gone for a bit. Why is that? Because I don't want to do this all full time, and that's why I'm being in school. You stay in school. So basically, what this video is it's like a speed build for a speed build. Like a speed build within a speed build because of a speed build, I think, because. Yes sir, yes. But basically, the main point of this video was to copy some random YouTuber's house, and I think it's pretty nice looking what they made. And considering that it was around 10 to 9 months ago, I think it's a little outdated, the speed build. So I did some minor tweakings in it. As you can see, the video set to make a color palette and excuse the fire alarm thingy going on. It's not have batteries. We don't have batteries right now. But anyways, the color palette, yes. It's interesting because, well, for starters, you don't really necessarily need a color palette when you're doing speed builds. But I guess it's more of hey, I'm going to be using these colors, and I'm going to be using this one. And as you can see, I couldn't really tell what the colors were, the different ones, because my brightness was way too low, so I changed it to make it brighter and all that good stuff. Originally I was gonna do a voiceover with the video, but real time to get my reaction, but to be honest, that was kind of boring to edit, not gonna lie. And I'm on my bed right now, just relaxing because I'm about to go to bed. Actually no, I've been up since about 12 in the morning, and I took a nap at around 3 to 7, so I've been rested, and I'm just moving my hand over the microphone like this. You can hear all that. You can just move it around, doing all that stuff. You can hear right here. You can do that when you're on the bed, about sleeping. I've been sleeping. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying random things to say random things to get the watch time up, because I am the most boring person on earth. So yeah, basically I'm copying someone else's speed build, and originally I was going to do a reaction to that, real time, and that was just way too boring, not only to record, but also editing it as well. So instead of doing that, I'm making a speed build of that speed build. So right now, as you can see, I'm obviously doing the layout, what's it called? Yeah, the layout of the house, the outer shell of it, instead of the rooms, because the original video for some reason didn't have any interior design. But for some reason, I think the video, the exteriors, the entire everything costs around anywhere from 90,000 to 100,000, which I think is pretty okay, considering I have been building on Bloxburg for a while, and I don't know how the average for the houses, but I do know that there are some houses that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars just to build the exterior, not including the interior, just the exterior. And I think there are a few houses on YouTube that show and do all that stuff with a couple $1 million, and I think that's just too much, to be honest. I think I'm comfortable with spending around $100,000, and as you can see in the corner, I'm really broke and only got $100,000 to spend, and I don't want to spend any of it. If you can't tell by the way my voice is, you can tell that this is not the same day as I was previously recording. In fact, it is a totally different day, totally different week, and I am not tired. It is actually around 4. I just got off of school. I feel energized. I took a quick little nap, and I'm just going to be talking about a little bit some things about this build. Now, what you're going to see is that compared to the build I was copying off of, I ended up using a bit more different grass. You'll see in a few minutes, but the grass was different, way different, because it was around a different time when all they had was grass, just grass texture, not the patterns or nothing like that. So that's why I'm saying that this build is a little bit different than other builds. And while I'm talking about random things, I just want to say that I recently got my Christmas gifts ready, and this video is probably not even going to come out around Christmas time. Christmas time is already going to be past. But still, I got my Christmas gifts early, like way early. I got everything done. I am taking finals next week, and that's just a quick little update on my life right now. I don't know if you guys really care about that though, but I'm just saying to talk more about stuff, random things, to get the watch time up. Now, I kind of wish this backyard had a pool. I don't know if I said that previously, but I kind of wanted there to be a pool, I guess, except that the only thing that would prevent me from getting the pool is literally there's not enough space, and I would be pretty broke. Also, I'm thinking of making one of those. I'm thinking of making an apartment building. Like, remember how I made like a hotel back in around like a couple years ago, actually. Wow, that is way too long ago. But I made a hotel when the third floor. No, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was 5 floors. Yeah, 5 floors tall. And that was when that update came out. And I wanted to be one of the first people to get on that trend. I knew that people were going to make tall buildings. Hotel buildings and all that stuff. And I just wanted to be one of the first people to not only have a hotel that was 5 stories, but also use an elevator. And I guess I kind of technically did do that. It's just that it wasn't very popular, and that's why I only have, as of recording, less than 800 subscribers. Which, by the way, I never actually got to thank all of you guys who are subscribed and just continue to watch all my shorts, watch my YouTube videos sometimes, even though the views don't really say that. But still, I want to thank you all for this journey, for this 4-year journey. Jesus, 4 years. 4-year journey in January. Wow. 4-year journey on YouTube, and I don't really plan to stop. This is my senior year, so technically I could just continue this as a hobby, do all that classic stuff in high school. See, this is what I'm talking about, by the way. The grass patterns are different compared to that speed build that I was copying off of. Anyways, this is going to be my senior year. This is my senior year, actually. I'm in the middle of my senior year of high school, and I'm going to be going to college hopefully soon if my applications don't get rejected. But yeah, I'm genuinely grateful. I started this journey when I was in middle school? Yeah, middle school, jeez. And just a lot of things have happened since then. Like in my life that none of you guys really know about. And I'm only really talking about my life right now. It's kind of weird when I think about it like that. To be honest, you guys barely even know me, and you guys still subscribe to me, hopefully for me and my content. But I think that's incredible that you guys have not only my very first subscribers have stayed with me for almost 4 years and hopefully haven't unsubscribed unless they've been replaced by other subscribers in the recent years. But yeah, only recently have I been getting consistent 1,000 views with the YouTube Shorts, although with a couple of them having less than 100 views. But to be honest, those I don't really care if I get a couple hundred views or a couple 100,000 views. All I care is that people enjoy the videos that I make. I try to make quality videos with the what's it called? Restrictions, I say, that I'm limited to, since I'm really only limited to my phone, and I got a laptop, 2 laptops actually, that aren't really made for streaming or live streaming games, specifically Blacksburg or Roblox in general. I have tried streaming before in the past on my laptops with Blacksburg, Roblox content. I remember there was a live stream I did around New Year's where I just played random Roblox games and just had fun. And I remember that it was very laggy, But it's small moments like those that really make me feel more connected with YouTube in general, and just make me want to continue keeping on the journey, because I've basically spent, I'm 18 now, I've been on Roblox for like the past since 2016, and we're in 2023, 7 years. That's close to half my life. It's gonna be it's gonna be a whole entire, how many years? Like 7 years. Almost gonna be 3 years. No, it's almost gonna be like 7 years now. I remember the first time I actually played Roblox. It was like at the Boys and Girls Club. I don't know if you guys know the Boys and Girls Club, but some of you may know. But the Boys and Girls Club is basically just an after-school program for people who just want something to do after school, or have parents who work after school and just need somewhere to go to be picked up after they're done with work. But I remember being at the Boys and Girls Club, going to the STEM room, and just logging into Roblox for the first time. I still remember the very first games that I played were actually, I believe, maybe a Lumberjack Tycoon, or maybe it was like a train game where you just ride on the train and you try to survive. That was actually my very first Dennis Daily video, where he did a video about that, and I remember just watching him. Those were good times, to be honest. I'm glad he's not canceled for anything bad. I hope I'm not jinxing anything, please, because he's really one of the only YouTubers who hasn't been canceled yet that is actually good. I hope he's doing amazing. He was a huge inspiration to me, and he's actually the reason why I actually downloaded Bloxburg, or I bought Bloxburg. You see, he made a video where he basically was like saying, yo guys, this game is like the new Sims, and I remember loving his Sims gameplay. So I was like, maybe this is a game that I can actually afford. And so I remember trying my best, like looking everywhere online for like websites that pay you Robux, and eventually I did find websites that did pay me Robux, but it was very small Robux, and I had to do a lot of hours long of surveys, watching hour-long videos, just to get like 25 Robux in order to buy Welcome to Bloxburg. And that was the best purchase I ever made, because I keep on keeping up with Bloxburg, even though I may not play it as often as I should, or as I did. But it's still fun to play from time to time, and just like recreate speed builds like this one. And I think this is why I'm starting to like do this type of builds, like this type of video where I just talk and then the speed build just continues in the background. Now, I may not be the best Bloxburg builder, but I know some tips and tricks from way back in the day that I kind of applied to like this build. Like, for example, the pillars on every single corner that you can, and then making sure to place down the roofs in a specific order to make it face a certain way. I remember that they made an update, and it was where you no longer had to manually place down like roofs anymore. On mobile, you could like place down. No, you can I messed up. It was like an update where you like automatically place down windows. No, I'm messing up my words. There was an update where on mobile you could manually place down where you wanted the roof to be, instead of making a whole room dedicated to roof and all that. And to be honest, that's why I just am so obsessed with like the roofs, I think. Well, in my opinion, I don't really show my obsession with roofs in this video, but I can tell you that I have spent a good chunk while just trying my best to make the best roof as possible. Well, yeah, I've tried to, but overall, I always end up coming back to the automatic roofs, because it's just much more easier
for me to do, and I'm kind of more used to it. Because back in the day, you just, on mobile, specifically on mobile, you had to place down a wall in order to have a roof. And ever since they changed it to be more sort of lenient, more accessible for mobile players, that all changed. And I feel that it's really a good update in general. They did that, but it kind of makes it less unique for Blacksburg mobile players. Like less easier for them to do, and more what's the word I'm looking for? More complicated, I guess. It became more complex instead of it being more simplified and all of that, in my opinion. But everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Some people actually like that they can manually place every single roof that they have, even though it may look just the same if you were to do it automatically. But who am I to judge? I mean, we all get to play Blacksburg at the end of the day. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because my opinions are different from yours. Anyways, this video is about to end. Now, I'm gonna point out that I did not furnish this build. If you want to see me furnish this build, get this video to 1 like. Get this video to 1 like, and I will do it. I will genuinely come back to this build and just do some finishing touches on it. Furnish it, maybe. But yeah, with all this talking and yapping out of the way, I want to thank you guys so much for 500, 600, 700, 749 subscribers as of recording. You are the best people ever. And yeah, I just hope that you guys genuinely like my videos. So without further ado, I guess this is goodbye, everyone.